Welcome back to another week of our pantry challenge for a family of 6. I am happy that you are here and I hope that you are able to get some inspo while you watch. If you are new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you're wanting more inspiration, definitely go back and check out weeks 1 and 2. I will have them linked right here as well as in the description box below. So let's get into this video. Breakfast is with this today. Wanting to use that up. It's actually easier to stir it, so I think I'm gonna start doing this from now on. We have a doctor's appointment to go to today, so I'm gonna be packing them individual snacks and going to make them a sandwich. So it's easier to transport because if they bring the curry, they're just gonna be really messy, so I don't want to deal with that. Here is my plate with Adelina's little omelet. We're gonna share potatoes, and here's Michael's. Ours have the spinach in it, and he wanted pancakes. I don't eat pancakes, and the kids are eating the same stuff as well. I made the boys noodles again. This is my lunch. It's really yummy. So tonight for dinner, I'm making tuna patties, fideo with zucchini. I've never done that before, but we had some zucchini and we haven't used it yet. So I just figured might as well use it. And then I'm craving dessert, so I'm making this. This is looking so good. And then here's the brownies. They're ready to go in. Walk to mommy. Mommy's right here. Mommy's right here. Walk to mommy. You can do it. You walked further. I turned on the camera and now you're not walking. Walk to mommy. Yay! Brownies are done. They're cooled off. And I'm making some tuna patties. They're still cooking. Those are prepped. They smell so good. So here is dinner, tuna patties. Here's my plate. And I'm gonna just leave this at the table for everyone to grab some. I'm making biscuits. I picked up almond milk, so that's all that the biscuit recipe asked for. Picked it up yesterday, not for this, but for the boys and Adelina. The boys already had oatmeal, but this is gonna be my breakfast and they'll probably have this too. We are doing this for lunch. The boys wanted some soup, so cleaning our pantry. So like I mentioned, you like my biscuits? Declan helped me make some tortillas. I was wanting to get creative and use some of our dry ingredients, and we have flour, so did you have fun making the tortillas?
Yeah.
So here they look right now. I'm just gonna let them sit for a second. I'm gonna cover them and then I'm going to roll them out. Share in the comments below what you love making from scratch, whether it's a recipe that you grew up with or something that is new to you and your family. I would love to hear that down below, and let me know if you are enjoying this series that I have made. I have been having so much fun with this pantry challenge, and I hope that it is inspiring you to shop your pantry, your freezer, and your fridge to make wonderful meals for your family. We ate about 6 of them yesterday. So this is a really big tortilla. So I did this. It's like a quesadilla, and then I put some beans in it.
It's a big tortilla.
It's a big tortilla. It's a big tortilla.
The big tortilla.
It's a big tortilla. And then here's the ceviche. Michael just seasoned it. And then here's the quesadilla. I made 3 of these, but I'm not sure if the boys are going to eat them all, so I cut them in quarters. So going to start them off with a quarter each, and then we have ceviche. I'm going to use this for the ceviche. Some of these because they're left over from the shrimp tacos. See if these taste good because we have those leftover chips, and then if we need more, then we have this as well. Here's my breakfast. Chia pudding with some PB and walnuts. So I'm going to be making crock-pot enchiladas. Just cheese enchiladas, but I'm using mushroom cream of mushroom, and some sour cream, some cilantro from our freezer, and some cheese. And then these big tortillas because they're kind of like falling apart. And leftover enchilada sauce. Good job, Jacqueline.
No, it's big one.
Is it good? So the boys are hungry for lunch. I used a box of wheat angel hair. Our stove is dirty, sorry about that. And then I'm making cream of mushroom sauce for them. So I just used 1 can and then a can of water. Here is lunch. It smells really good. And dinner is cooking. And oops. It's smelling so good. So I'm going to try making popcorn. See if you can see it. In my Instapot. I saw a video from Pressure Luck. Going to do that for the boys and myself.
Let me see.
So I made granola from scratch from the stove. No oil, and I just added some of these coconut flakes and some craisins to it. There's also sunflower seeds that I toasted as well with the rolled oats that I had. Just trying to use some of our stock, and Michael likes putting this in his yogurt, and just figured I would make it. And I'm also thinking, since I found there in those cabinets, I looked in there and there was cereal in there. So there's more cereal, but found more of these in my stash. So I'm going to see if I can make some oat milk, because I bought 2 gallons. It was $5.98. But if I can make oat milk at home, I don't know why this is here, then I want to do that. Also, the enchiladas are done, and we finished the brownies because sweets really don't last here. But with that being said, I have 1 pie crust left, and we had some sweet potatoes. Also, we have a can of this. So I'm thinking of making some empanadas. I've been craving them, and it's like a good, in my opinion, like a healthy breakfast option. And I know the boys love oatmeal and they ask for it every single morning for breakfast, but I was thinking of making them chia pudding and then having them top it with some frozen berries. So I might start doing that going forward. These are nice and soft. They're really hot, so I'm gonna let them cool down. I'm making brown rice right now for dinner. I opened the can, and then the natural sweetener, or the sweetener that was in it, I'm saving it because I want to see if I can use it for the oat milk that I'm making. It's a big one. Okay, so I am super impatient. I'm just peeling the skin, and I transferred it with the fork because obviously it is super hot. And then we're gonna mash it. Right, Callahan?
Okay.
All right. So I had a fail. The tortillas got super gross looking. The sauce tastes great, but probably gonna just give this to our chickens. I'm like so disappointed, but I'm thankful that I have tortillas prepped. And this, I added broccoli to it. The boys wanted noodles. I made the rice, so the rice is fine. And I am just going to layer this with some beans, avocado, tomatoes, and cheese. This isn't what I had planned for dinner. I want to do this another night, but you know what? Having food prepped has actually been helpful, so we didn't spend money today. My rice actually turned out really good. It's flavored well, and I'm not a good brown rice maker, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. And this is super yummy. Push it down. Good job. Now make another one. Do another one. Okay, I'll do the far ones, okay?
It's where from.
It is 9:20 and I have another batch of empanadas in the oven. They're not the prettiest. These ones are really cute. These ones were with pie crust. This one was a recipe I made the dough from scratch. But I think I should have made them a little bit more toasted. They smell good though. So I made them chia pudding today, and then just put some of the frozen berries in it because we don't have any fresh ones. So hopefully they like it. The boys have already had some of the mini ones and one of these larger ones. Adelina had a little one and then a circle one, and then she like crushed it. So she was just playing around, but I have been craving these for a long time and they just remind me of my grandma, so I haven't had them in over since she passed away, and we don't have a recipe from her, so I tried to find a recipe from YouTube, but the texture of the bread or the dough is not the dough that she had. I think she put cinnamon in her dough, so I'm gonna see if I can figure it out and see if I can recreate it, because she never put an egg wash on top. It was a dry top, but the filling was so sweet. And this filling, I didn't put any sugar in it. I just had the sweet potato and whatever syrup sweetness was in the can, so it was a mixture of both. But and I didn't pour all the syrup in it. It was just whatever absorbed in the can sweet potato. But I think next time I'll put piloncillo in it, or brown sugar, if I don't have piloncillo. So, but just seeing them reminds me of my grandma, so makes me happy. Going to eat some lunch right now, just leftover broccoli and noodles. Boys are hungry and this is now really lunch. They just had a pickle, but I put an egg on here. This is naan bread I took it out of our freezer stash, and some ham sliced up, and then I'm making another one with cheese, tomato sauce that I made pasta sauce, and some ham. I made these breaded broccolis. The recipe called for more salt. I used garlic salt and it's super salty, so Kaylin likes it. I think they're good, but the ranch definitely makes it less salty. Tonight for dinner we have broccoli and rice with the leftover rice, and also took out, that's broccoli. I have a mess to clean up, so with all my baking and stuff, dishes galore. Took out the cake, and then here's some bread. Here is dinner. No meat, just trying to get through the broccoli. We have so much, and leftover brown rice. I wanted to show you the cake is defrosted. Now that we're all better, we can actually enjoy this. I'm going to show you how it looks. Cake does freeze well. Once again, I did buy this on discount. So this was regularly $17.99, and I got it for $4.99. So today, this bread just looks really good. I figured I could make the boys toast, and I had picked this up for 99 cents. This bread smells so good. It's toasted. It's not sliced, so I did slice it this morning. Sorry, the coffee maker's going. And this bag, I pulled it out of the freezer, and it kind of busted, so I started picking at it yesterday. So I'm gonna slice this for myself, make some avocado toast for the boys, or jelly if they want, and then I'm gonna eat this and maybe make an egg, so I have an egg sandwich. Also, the bagels were 99 cents. I'll get you leche. And they were regular price $4.99. Here is breakfast. Put some of this everything but bagel, sesame seasoning blend. It's so yummy. Got my bagel in the toaster. So I imagine they'll want more than this, but here's their first portion. So the boys want toast with jelly, so I'm going to make them that. I already gave Declan his. Our chickens have been laying more eggs. Need to clean those up. So I'm gonna make my egg in a second. Good morning. Good morning, baby girl. Did you sleep good? So one thing that I haven't been that good about is cleaning my stove or like my pots and pans. I've been making a lot of like snacks for the kids because we don't have that many on hand. I gave the boys the bottom half. Adelina is gonna eat this egg. It's cooling down and she's had a little bit of this bread already. Is it good? Adelina, is yummy? Those are chicken eggs. You didn't drop too much, that's good. Daddy is making his first meal and we are going to make some oat milk. I used 5 of these quick oats. You can pour that in now. And then I have this from the leftover sweet potatoes. It's a sweetener syrup, so that's why I didn't fill it up to a liter. I'm gonna put that in there. All right, so we are gonna strain it now. So there's all the excess and there's the liquid. I don't have a nut bag, so this is what I'm doing. Let's see if it tastes good. Declan already had 1 cup. You like it? You made it. You made the milk. Declan, you like the milk? I made oatmeal for the boys with the leftover oatmeal and put some of this in it because they love oatmeal. This is how much oat milk we made. It tastes good? Doesn't that look so beautiful?
Really? It's my food.
So I'm hungry. I cut the naan in 4 slices. Going to use my hummus, sliced a piece of cheese, and using my cake plate because I don't want to dirty more dishes. And going to put some meat in it. This is some of our smoked marlin from our Cabo trip. We are down to a couple pieces left. They're vacuum sealed. We started with 15, I believe. Are you getting into that? So it's just like a nice snack, but you can easily make fish cakes with it, like the tuna patties. We had 2 open boxes. They didn't have that much in them. The boys wanted noodles. So it is 12 now. These are almost done. So we drained our back freezer just to clean it out. It had a funny smell, so I was able to load it up in our home freezer because we've been doing this freezer pantry challenge, and this is what's going on in our fridge right now. So I'm really happy with the progress that is coming along. I got this bread on discount. It was $3.49. There's 2 rolls in it. I found that we have clam chowder in our pantry, so I'm gonna toast these up for Michael and myself. I used the leftover broccoli and we had 1 top ramen left, so I made this for the boys. Oops, made that for the boys, and they'll probably have some soup too, because this will be too much for me. A place I really like frequenting when we go to Pismo is Splash Cafe. They make amazing bread bowls with clam chowder, and that is what inspired tonight's dinner. So this is dinner. Just gonna put some Tabasco on mine, and Michael probably put Tapatio on his. So for breakfast, the boys are gonna eat this. It's mostly 2 scoops of this and 1 scoop of this with my granola that I made. This is what Declan wants, so that is why I gave him the yogurt first so I could start making this. The other day I got this out. It was full and I didn't seal it, so I accidentally bumped it, and this is all we have left. Help you, Mommy?
Yeah.
You're so cute. Is it yummy? One thing that I've really enjoyed with this challenge has been including my littles in making new recipes like the oat milk, and them just taking turns and sharing and just learning the process in the kitchen. I put 2 dates in here and some vanilla extract, and we gotta pour this in. You wanna help me? 1, 2, 3.
This sink, mommy.
It's sinking, huh? Okay, you wanna press 1? With making a lot of recipes from scratch, which I think is beneficial for creating some good foundations with the littles, knowing that you can make a lot of things at home and we don't always have to buy things in the store. Is it good? This is my second time making it, and little man helped me. Callahan already got a cup, so this is what we will probably finish today because... Do you want some? Yes? I made her and myself some beans and eggs. She had some pancakes, but these are just some of the beans. I was like, I think I'll eat this instead, and the milk wasn't ready yet, so making that. And then I still have some leftover tortillas that I made, so I'm gonna warm some up for myself. Let me get your sister some leche. You made so nice of you. I'm gonna let her use your cup, okay?
Okay.
Can you pour some in your cup?
Mommy made this.
No, well, I was gonna make it, but... I wanted to show you some of the progress of this pantry. It is getting emptied out. I'm happy that I can see what we have in here, and I know that some of the items aren't going to be used, so I put some stuff in here for my mommy. Some jelly, honey. Here are some teas, so I can see all my teas now. Michael picked this up because it's supposed to help with like energy, so I'm going to drink this today. I had it once and I didn't feel any energy from it, but I will try it again and see if I feel energy this time. This is a cup my friend gave me when she was about to move to Idaho, so I really love it. Tea time. So boys are gonna have quesadillas for lunch today. I am too. And then going to use some of these refried beans as well for a side. The leftover pulp, I was able to make this. It wasn't gonna be cookies, but it was kind of really watery, so I just laid this out. Didn't want to turn on my oven because it's kind of warm today, so using the air fryer, and I just poured this in here. The second one is cooking, and it's thinner, so we'll see how it turns out. I am making dinner and finally opening this new one. We have cleaned out a lot of our oil. It's nice seeing some stuff be used. I'm going to make some brown rice and boiling my water right now. The method that I've been using actually is working really well. The guy said to cook it like pasta because I just have not been making good brown rice. But he says boil it. I keep it open the entire time as opposed to like before where I would have the lid on and be checking it and just crossing my fingers that none of it was crunchy, but this method has worked, and I stir it occasionally like I would do pasta, and it works out every single time. So if you struggle making rice on the stovetop, that's my recommendation. I will try to link that video down below because I've used it so many times. Okay, so this is my plate. The boys earned their shrimp and rice. They ate all their broccoli on their plates.